Okay, the second shape that I made was a little bit more of a teacup shape or of a bowl shape. Let's see what we can do with that. Once again, starting with 4 blocks that are approximately the same size, the same amount of clay. Seems like this one might be just a little bit bigger than the others, so maybe I'll make an adjustment right now. Wasn't a lot bigger, just a little bit. But that can be enough to sort of get me started on the wrong track. Remember, when I'm making a ball, I'm going to be, sort of pushing in the corners, pushing in the edges as I work it in my hands. See, corners, corners. See how it's rounded already? Now I'll start working towards the edges. See this edge right here? Getting that, and that, and that, and that. See how it's becoming rounder? And that's how I get it made into these balls pretty quickly. Okay, so I've got 4. Once again, check them out. They're all about the same size. Okay. Now this should be a nice easy shape to make. A little bit less challenging than that low flat shape. But that's enough. See, I'll just get it to be out this size, this shape right here, and make my next one. Don't get too far along in the process making your first one, because then it's hard for you to repeat it. You'll be amazed. Doing 4 things instead of just the one, your hands are really going to learn. About the same? About the same. Could be a little bit more this way. There we go. Good enough. Remember, this is my first one. This is the one that I'm going to go off of. Well, I wish we could just have timed the first one to this last one and how quickly this one was made relative to this one. Okay, let's refine the shape a little bit. Okay. It's getting there. Good enough for this step at least. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I'm not putting very much pressure at all. This clay is very, very wet right now. Hmm? So quality control here. See how this one's a little bit flatter and a little bit lower than this one. Okay, got to watch out for that. Easiest time to correct is when something's happening right away. Yeah, that's getting much better. You see how those are much closer now. Be very hard to correct if, if we were really, well, if we were all the way done, then making another piece would be like making a brand new piece. Very hard to make it identical every step along the way, and you don't want to get ahead. Plus, that's when the magic happens. I know I keep repeating myself, but your hands will learn. This is you're really solidifying that relationship that you've started to build now. Those first two projects, the first project where you were just introducing yourself to the clay. The second project where you had to do something with determination. Now it's real mastery. Let's see, how's that? Not bad. Not bad. Okay, gets quicker. Seems to be more or less the shape that I was going for. We'll finish making the rest of these, but then we'll put these ones aside too, because once again they're super wet. Can only push it so far.